channel. So today I'm going to be filming this dewy luminous summer makeup look. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really hope you guys enjoy. Now if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep on watching. So since we're going for a more dewy luminous look today, I'm going to be using the Dr. Brandt Luminizer Primer. And this is just going to make the skin really luminous underneath the base makeup. And I'm just going to put a little bit everywhere. I already did my brows and I just did a really natural brow. I just used some powder and I carved them out with a little bit of concealer. Since this is more of a summer glowy tutorial, I'm going to be using a BB cream instead of a heavyweight full coverage foundation. But I mean, you could use whatever you wanted, honestly. If you wanted to be full coverage, you could be full coverage, but for more dewy like summer looks, I like to be a little less full coverage and just use like a BB cream or even just concealer. But since I'm breaking out kind of everywhere, I am going to use some BB cream just to cover up the redness, and then I will spot conceal those pimples a little bit later. And I'm using the BB Cream Beauty Balm from Rimmel. Like I said, this is really light coverage, so I'm really not covering up too much of my redness, but it is just really evening out my skin tone. And that's really what a BB cream or a CC cream should do, is even out your skin tone and give you some light coverage. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my Kylie Skin Concealer, and I am in the shade Maple. And I am just going to put this under my eyes, and I'm going to spot conceal these red pimples and my redness in just places I would usually highlight on my face. Blend that out. Haven't tried the Kylie Cosmetics concealer, it is so good. Like, I have not put it down since I got it. It is so good. I love it. I also sometimes bring the concealer onto my eyelids because I have really bad discoloration in my eyelids and I want to cover that up before I go in with shadow. Otherwise the colors won't come out their true color on my eye because I already have those really bad red and brown undertones on my eyelids. So I do want to make sure I cover up my eyelids with the concealer as well. And to set my face, I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in shade 1 Fair. And I'm just going to make sure all of the creases are blended out. And I'm just going to go in with my damp beauty blender into the powder and just press wherever I apply the concealer, or you know, just all over your face. And the reason I love this powder so much is that it doesn't give me a completely matte finish. It actually blends into the skin so well and actually makes you look pretty glowy and healthy. It doesn't have like glitters or anything inside of it, but it has a really nice sheen to it. And oh god, I love that about this powder, because you can cake this on and it doesn't look like you caked it on. It's amazing. So now I am going to go into the Butter Collection palette, and I actually got this I think a couple weeks ago and I love it. I got the medium deep shade because honestly it's not even that deep, so it works for my skin tone really fine actually. And I'm just going to use the bronzer in here. I do absolutely love the Butter bronzer already, and this is just like a tad darker than the original Butter bronzer shade, and it honestly works really well on my skin, so I really like this one. And for summer, we want to be bronzed and glowy, so I'm really going in on the bronzer. There's a fly on my window. and he looks like he's... Anyway, so I'm just going to apply this to my cheeks and a little bit to the forehead, down the neck a little bit, on the jawline. So I'm actually not going to go into the blush in here. I actually have another blush that I want to use, and it is from the TikTok palette from ColourPop. This was a part of their butterfly collection, or spring collection I think it was, and I'm going to use this shade right here. It is so stinking pretty. I love this shade. Okay, so what I absolutely love about this blush is that it's like a satin finish and it has a slight sheen to it. Woo! Very dusty. It has that slight sheen to it, and so it kind of gives your cheeks that really luminous, dewy look, which is obviously what we're going for in the summer and what we're going for in this look. Oh, I love it. It has a lot of kickback, but I mean, it's a blush, so who cares? You just dust it off. Dust that on the cheeks, and I don't know why I do this. I just like dust a little on my nose. I don't know, is that weird? Does anyone else do that with their blush? Anyway, and for highlighter, I'm just going to go into the highlighter right next to the blush, and I'm really going to go pretty heavy with the highlighter. Not heavy, but just, you know, this is a glowy, oh my God. This is a glowy summer look, so the highlight is going to be like the main, oh, we just want to make sure to highlight the high points of the face, cheekbones, tip of the nose, bridge, cupid's bow, a little bit on the brow bones up here above your brow, and I do my chin. You just want to make sure you're basically dewy all over and glowing all over, because that's the whole point. And if you want to be really extra, you can like do it on your décolleté, okay? And you can also like do a little shoulder highlight. Hello, what's poppin'? I cannot believe how blinding this highlight is. Do you see that? Oh. Y'all need to get this palette. Y'all need to get this palette for the blush and the highlight, but mostly the highlight, because wow. But I am going to curl my lashes real quick before I go in with any eyeshadow. I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. And I'm going to go into the shade Puree, which is this brown shade right down here. And I'm just going to take a fluffy crease brush. This is my Sigma Tapered Blending E40. I'm just going to dip into Puree very lightly. And I'm just going to run this in my crease, and I'm really not going to be real precise with this. I'm just going to kind of dust this all over the eye just to give the crease some definition. You can go back in to deepen that crease, of course, or you can leave it light like I did. And you can go in with a flat brush for this. I usually just go in with my finger. I'm going to go into the shade Luscious, which is this top shade right here. I'm going to take that on my finger and apply that to my lid. Oh my God, do you see that? Do you see that? Oh. Oh my Lord. Oh my gosh. This is beautiful. Like I said, you could do this with a brush. I just like doing it with my finger. I think it's a lot faster. I think you get a whole lot more pigment if you do it with your finger, or you can spray the brush with some setting spray or if you're nasty and gross and cheap like me, you'll just lick the brush and it works the same. Okay, I am again going to take that Sigma blending brush and I'm just going to kind of diffuse the edges where that shade Luscious and Puree kind of meet here in the crease. And just kind of dab a little bit more in the center in case I dusted away any of that pigment. Oh. Okay, so I'm just going to pop on some mascara and I'm using the Falsies Volume Express by Maybelline. Lips, I am going to just quickly kind of line slash fill them in with this Flower Cosmetics lip pencil in the shade Petal Pout. This is like the perfect nude. I think I used this in like a First Impressions or something a couple videos ago. I'm just going to top this off with some gloss from Fenty Beauty. Oh my gosh. How luscious. I love it. You absolutely do not have to do the lip liner. I just have really weird shaped lips and I like to kind of fill them in on the top especially. But you could absolutely just get away with doing a gloss or a liquid lipstick or, you know, whatever you wanted to do. I personally like to do glosses with this look because again, you're going for that dewy summer look and I feel like if your whole face is dewy, why shouldn't your lips be plump and dewy and glossy and juicy and yummy? Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do is set it with the Mario Badescu Rose Water Facial Spray. Okay guys, so that is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And leave me some comments if you guys want to see more tutorials like this. If you have any suggestions for other tutorials that you want to see. I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye! There's something in my eyeball. Oh. It was an eyelash. I got it. Hello?
Hello, honey.
Hey.
I forgot to give you my card again.
It's okay, hon. I'll go by and get it.
What are you doing?
Recording as we speak.
Huh?
I'm recording.
Right now, currently?
Yes. Like you're on camera. Say hi.
Hello.
So now I'm going to... We're back.